A Mortal's Journey to Immortality Episode 250. In the previous episode, after the fierce confrontation at the Yellow Dragon Mountains, Han Li's reputation within the Heavenly Dao Alliance had risen sharply. Though the battles had ended, his mind was preoccupied with another pursuit, the refinement of his treasured sword formation. For that, he needed one rare and extraordinary material, Auric Essence. During a meeting with the Alliance elders, Han Li requested their help in finding it. The others were shocked. Auric Essence, also known as honed gold, was almost impossible to obtain, even in small quantities. Still, Han Li remained resolute, willing to trade valuable items for any trace of it. Seeing his determination, the elders agreed to aid his search, though they warned that success was unlikely. After the discussion ended, Han Li wandered through Skyfirst City, lost in thought about his next steps. Just then, he noticed Mountain Lord Song waiting nearby, holding a jade slip meant for him. The message came from someone who claimed to know him, and when Han Li read it, his calm demeanor shifted. Without hesitation, he asked to be taken to this mysterious sender, following Song beyond the city and through the mist of a hidden valley. Han Li stepped inside, sensing someone's presence within. However, someone in the room was alarmed by the formation being broken. In a blur, a gorgeous, yellow-robed woman emerged from the building. And episode 250 is starting. As the woman appeared before Han Li, her name appeared in his mind. She was Mei Ning, who traveled with him from the Umbra realm to the heavenly south. Her beauty had become more captivating over the few years he had not seen her. She carried herself with grace, and Han Li felt a familiar warmth upon seeing her again. This junior was only able to reach her current cultivation because of the pills that senior gave me in the past, Mei Ning said humbly, recalling the help she had received from Han Li long ago. At that moment, Cultivator Song stepped up from behind Han Li, speaking in a familiar and gentle manner. "Little sister Mei, is fellow Taoist Violet Spirit inside?" Han Li's eyes flickered with slight surprise, as he had not expected to hear about Violet Spirit so soon. Mei Ning, wearing an apologetic expression, replied politely, "Senior Song, elder sister Violet Spirit is currently cultivating inside her room, but her cycle should be finished soon. Why don't you two wait in my room for now?" Han Li made no objections. Using his spiritual sense, he could already sense that Violet Spirit was nearing the end of her cultivation cycle. The two of them followed Mei Ning into a modest stone building, where they were seated comfortably. Mei Ning quickly prepared tea for both of them, her movements gentle and precise. Taking a sip of tea, Han Li calmly asked, "Lady Mei, where have you and Violet Spirit been cultivating over these past few years? Could it be that the two of you have not yet joined a sect?" Mei Ning lowered her head and spoke softly. "Big sister Violet Spirit and I discussed this together. We decided to observe the great sects of the Heavenly South first and consolidate our cultivation before choosing a sect. As such, we have been traveling for these years. The circumstances here are very different from our original home, and we wanted to prepare ourselves carefully." Han Li realized that Mei Ning had no intention of hiding the fact that they were foreign cultivators from the scattered star seas. It became clear that Violet Spirit's relationship with martial niece Song must be quite close. Despite his curiosity, Han Li felt a little awkward pressing further. Instead, he turned to Cultivator Song with a smile. "You did not bring me here on behalf of Violet Spirit just to reminisce about old times, right? There must be another reason for delivering the letter so secretly." Cultivator Song's face flushed slightly, and she hesitated before replying. Mei Ning, too, revealed a trace of embarrassment, as if wanting to say something but holding back. Just then, a familiar and melodious laugh came from outside the room. "Brother Han, there is no need to make it so difficult for these two little sisters. In truth, it was mostly my idea to invite you here." Violet Spirit appeared, walking gracefully into the room. Her beauty was even more radiant than Han Li remembered, and her eyes shone with a soft, yet commanding, brilliance. "In truth, I should call you senior now, Brother Han," she said with a playful smile. "But your age is not necessarily greater than mine, and Brother Han sounds more fitting, doesn't it?" Han Li nodded slightly, feeling the ease of a long-standing friendship. He observed Violet Spirit carefully, noting that despite his own cultivation at the nascent soul stage, her presence stirred his spirit. She was undoubtedly a legendary beauty, capable of drawing attention wherever she went. Even his beloved, Nangong Wan, could not rival her in sheer radiance, though her calm charm belonged to a different realm of admiration. Han Li made a rare light-hearted comment. It makes no difference to me. However, if Lady Violet Spirit were to walk out of this valley in her true form, it would cause chaos in the heavenly south. Some old eccentrics might even attempt to take you by force. Violet Spirit smiled in response, her eyes flicking toward him with a trace of amusement. She then addressed Cultivator Song. I have troubled you quite a bit. Big Sister Song, Mei Ning and I found it difficult to enter Skyfirst City. Song replied humbly, it is nothing. Since I am involved in this matter, it is natural to lend a hand. Her gaze shifted toward Han Li and Violet Spirit, surprised at the casual intimacy between them. Yet it strengthened her confidence in the mission at hand. Violet Spirit's eyes sparkled as she looked at Han Li. Every time I see Brother Han, it seems his cultivation has increased greatly. This unknown cultivation art of yours is astonishing. Rumors say your strength exceeds that of even a mid-nascent soul stage cultivator. Is this true? Her tone was curious, yet lightly teasing. Han Li pondered for a moment, not answering directly. Instead, he asked calmly, Lady Violet Spirit, why is the first thing you ask about my strength? Isn't that impatient? Why did you seek me out first? I would like to understand before we discuss anything else. Violet Spirit blushed faintly, acknowledging her impatience. It is true, I was impatient, but this is an important matter. If you possess the strength of a mid-nascent soul stage cultivator or greater, then our plan may succeed. Han Li's expression shifted to seriousness. What is so important? If you need my help, speak plainly. Her eyes softened with solemnity. Brother Han, we truly seek your assistance. But first, may I ask, you recently accompanied a few nascent soul eccentrics to the Molan Plains and obtained Master Kang Kun's remains. Correct? Slight surprise crossed Han Li's face. How do you know this? Very few should be aware of such matters. Mei Ning smiled sweetly. We learned from a ghost spirit sect cultivator. They are a direct descendant of a ghost spirit sect elder. They accidentally glimpsed Big Sister Violet Spirit's true appearance and were completely captivated. Nothing would be withheld from them. Violet Spirit chuckled, slightly embarrassed by Mei Ning's playful exaggeration. Han Li's suspicion deepened. If the ghost spirit sect is involved, this matter cannot be ordinary. Violet Spirit's voice grew gentle yet resolute. I did not expect Brother Han to remain so cautious, even after entering the nascent soul stage. Entering nascent soul stage requires caution. But why does it matter that I ventured to the Molan Plains in search of treasures? Did you uncover another secret from the ghost spirit sect? Han Li asked curiously. Cultivator Song interjected, her voice serious. Martial Uncle Han is insightful as always. This matter concerns a treasure within Devilfall Valley. The ghost spirit sect disciple inadvertently revealed it in conversation. Han Li's brow furrowed. Devilfall Valley? I recall that only Master Kang Kun left there safely. How could the ghost spirit sect know of a treasure within? Were you deceived? Violet Spirit's eyes sparkled. No, we were curious and performed a technique together. Not only did we obtain the treasure's name, but also its approximate location. As for how the ghost spirit sect knows, even they do not understand. But the information seems reliable. Han Li's face darkened with thought. If true, this is no ordinary ancient treasure. What is it that you seek? The three women exchanged glances, and Cultivator Song spoke solemnly. Has Martial Uncle Han ever heard of the Spirit Kindle fruit? Han Li's calm demeanor was replaced by astonishment. The Spirit Kindle fruit? If I remember correctly, it should be extinct. But if it exists in Devilfall Valley, which has been sealed since antiquity, perhaps it truly remains there. Violet Spirit continued, her tone both excited and serious. Then you must also know of the Nature Origin Pill. Legend says it can allow a cultivator to break through any bottleneck below the deity transformation stage. Spiritual senses can transform and ascend beyond imagination. Though historical records vary, The outcome of breaking through a bottleneck is consistently noted. The main ingredient, the spirit kindle fruit, was extremely rare even in ancient times, and the pill has remained unused for ages. Mei Ning and Cultivator Song could not hide their excitement. Mei Ning, in particular, was thrilled by the possibility of reaching the core formation stage with the pill. Han Li's initial excitement slowly faded as he pondered the situation. He carefully considered the implications before replying calmly. If the spirit kindle fruit is in Devilfall Valley, that explains why the ghost spirit sect hired treasure-seeking nascent soul cultivators and even killed Marquis Nanlong for Master Kang Kun's treasure. Still, there are a few things I still don't understand that I need you to explain. I will not be braving this danger otherwise, despite how tempting the fruit may be. This version should read naturally for a 6 to 8 minute audio narrative, staying focused on the events of Chapter 752 while making the interactions and context easy to follow for listeners. If you want, I can also condense it slightly to make the pacing even smoother for narration while keeping all key details, so it flows perfectly as a single storytelling voice. Do you want me to do that? And that wraps up this episode. In this part, we saw Han Li reunited with Mei Ning and Violet Spirit, two companions who had journeyed with him from the Umbra Realm to the Heavenly South. Their reunion was filled with warmth and familiarity, showing the strong bonds they shared over the years. We learned that Mei Ning and Violet Spirit had spent these past few years traveling, carefully cultivating their abilities while observing the great sects of the Heavenly South. They wanted to prepare themselves fully before committing to any one sect, highlighting their thoughtful and strategic approach to cultivation. During this episode, the focus shifted to a matter of great importance and danger: the spirit kindle fruit hidden within the infamous Devilfall Valley, and the legendary nature origin pill, whose effects are said to allow cultivators to break through even the most stubborn bottlenecks and elevate their spiritual senses to unimaginable heights. Han Li's cautious reaction to this news reflects his intelligence and prudence, showing that even as a nascent soul cultivator, he understands the risks involved in pursuing such extraordinary treasures. At the same time, we saw the excitement and hope this revelation brought to Mei Ning and Violet Spirit, especially as the nature origin pill could dramatically advance their cultivation and open new possibilities for their futures. This episode highlights not only the thrilling adventure and the pursuit of ancient treasures but also the value of trust, friendship, and careful planning. Han Li's thoughtful questioning and awareness of danger remind us that in a world filled with powerful secrets and hidden threats, strength alone is never enough. Wisdom, experience, and strong allies are just as crucial. If you enjoyed this episode or found it exciting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated on the latest episodes in Han Li's journey. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode as the adventure continues.